Ah, blah, blah. Blah. That surprised me, honestly. Right. Let's hit the advertisement early, shall we? As we are going to be doing things. Maybe I should make it so that there's a 2-minute advertisement at the start of this, like, countdown thingamadiggy. Because then that way there's, like, a large amount of time where there's, like, you know, no need to worry about advertisement at, like, the quote-unquote start of the stream. Maybe that would be a cool idea. Alright, hang on a sec. I need to start moving things around. Alright, don't have that drop down there. And, alright, let's head into the chat room just a few seconds ahead of time. Get a cookie over onto Jason. Get a follow from T-Pain. Good timing, T-Pain 8. Considering we didn't have to deal with advertisement for another 9.5 minutes. So that's good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are ahead of time, just a tiny little bit. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the stream. I need to skip a thingy-majiggy there. All right, cool. Hello. Welcome. Wait, I've already said all that. All right. I already said all that. Happy Pride Month. Yay. It's Pride Month. We now have, you know, awareness raised on the LGBTQIA plus community. I think I got those acronyms. I think I had the abbreviation done correctly. Ow! Kahlua! Why? Why did you drop an anvil on me? Like, you could have, I don't know, done something else, like gift a sub so you can get confetti going off. That's more prideful. Also, hi, T-Pain. I'm honestly impressed that T-Pain didn't, like, throw an anvil on me, like, shortly afterwards or something crazy like that. Ah, more Stanley Parable clips. Man, there's a lot of clippable moments from Stanley's Parable, wasn't it? What were you doing last time?
Nothing is a bucket.
Music.
Come on, this is fucking unanimous. You guys are saying. Okay, nothing is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Oh my goodness.
What is a bucket?
Is chat bullying you, not Code? Kahlua? Is that what happened? Wait, did I? No, cool, I didn't mute myself by accident. Funny clip. Chat just bullying you all the time. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, Jason. Thank you for asking me. Chat's always a bully. We need to stand up against chat. We need to stand up against chat is what we need to do, you and I. Like, you and I, Kahlua, we need to resist chat. And I'm, like, so effing ready. Like, look at this nonsense. Look at the power in my hand. Where'd you get that gun? I'm American in Kahlua. I may live in Brisbane, but as an American, my First Amendment right is to own a gun. Actually, no, I can't lie to you like this. My First Amendment right is, you know, the freedom of speech, which is the right to assembly, the right to protest, and the right of, you know, freedom of religion and all that kind of such. The second right is the Second Amendment is the right to a well-regulated militia. Your rights mean nothing here. All right, fair enough. They don't mean much here in Brisbane, but it's the thought that counts. You have the right to get a bap on the nose. What are you gonna do about it? I don't see any boops on the nose. You already dropped your anvil. I know you don't have that much money on hand. Thank you for the pie, Jason. Happy Pride. Happy Pride, Arandaho. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. You did something, didn't you? Yeah, you said Rising Grant. Thank you very much, Arandaho. Where'd you get the gun? Oh my god. You need nothing here. Second, yeah. I couldn't keep myself to, like, with the lies. Like, Second Amendment right is to a well-regulated militia. Boop with an anvil. Okay, thank you for the boops, though, Jason. You can... Yo, can someone drop an anvil on my behalf? You've already dropped one, Kahlua! Don't start, like, you know, trying to get people in chat to do things for you. Like, you haven't even, like, come on here as, like, a guest star or anything like that. You can't start demanding chat to do things. Stay in chat. Alright, hang on. I need to move into a particular room. There we go. We move into that room. And then... Actually, I wonder... I don't think... No, there isn't a Kahlua in my chat. Or in my Discord, I should say. As a favor. No, not as a favor. Like... How was your... Oh yeah, how was my day? Fairly alright. So, the... Work was work. That just went off as per normal. We're getting close to the end of the financial year, so you're going to see like all kinds of like promos in the advertisement. Work has a promo with us as well, where it's like if we refer someone to the office, we get a little bonus if they survive the retention period with us. And oh yeah, because this is the 1st of June, it is going to be like my I'll have been streaming as an affiliate since next month, or like next week will be like a year-long period of me streaming as an affiliate, which is really cool. I really appreciate like anytime there's like, you know, cheers, channel point redeems, subscriptions, options, raids, all those like fun little jams. Oh, and polls. That was another thing that was thanks to having affiliate. Hey, Bruiser. Ah, Rainbow Rush. This works well with Pride, though. Look at this. Ah! Absolute jammin'. Absolute jammin'. Actually, you know what I should do? I should probably make this like a... Hang on a second. Hang on a second, Bruiser. You just had an idea come into my head. You just had a fucking magical idea come into my head. Hang on a second. Where is the gotta go fast action? Cause, boop, right here it is. Rainbow effect. Duplicate the rainbow effect, and then I'm gonna remove, delete that action, and then I'm gonna add in a delay. I'm gonna add in a random delay of how many milliseconds are in 5 minutes? Actually, no, not 5 minutes. Let's just go with so 2 minutes in milliseconds. How long is that? One, two. That's 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh! No.
120,000 seconds.
Please.
And
oh
1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It looked like Slenderman.
Oh, you were playing Observation Deck.
Oh
wait,
God.
no, you're playing Fast. You played Phasmophobia recently, but the clip is of Observation Deck, isn't it?
Oh.
Slenderman with Face ID. Oh my goodness. All right, execute code. Can I have it do? No, I can't. Ow! No! Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Pain! How dare you? Happy Pride, guys. Oh, so yeah, give me a second. I'm just creating a channel point really quickly. All right, so here it is, Rainbow Rush. We're gonna duplicate this, so long as it doesn't crash. Yep, excellent, it doesn't crash. Does anyone know the... Oh shit, how did I do that? I just had everything minimized right now. Cookie for I don't know who, because I can't see my alerts. Bruiser. Okay, Bruiser. Did you get your cookie? It's weird, but I like it. So yeah. I've seen a few people play Observation Duty, whatever day it is and such like that. I'm not too great at horror games, but a part of me does want to go through the BioShock remasters or Alan Wake, because there's going to be like a second Alan Wake, and I imagine that would be a fun one to do. All right, how do I do... All right, dot. And then rainbow. There we go. And then... So we're going to do rainbows, and I'm just going to make it 10 points, and there's going to be a global cooldown of... Ow. How dare you. I'm going to make this a global cooldown of 120 seconds. Ow. How dare you. Alright, so... Jason! I haven't updated it yet. Because I didn't want the Mario music going off while it's happening. Okay, there we go. There we go. Rainbow Effect. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens when I use Rainbow Effect. Rainbow Effect is on cooldown. It will be in effect. Gosh darn it, I have to now wait a minute. Give me a moment. Oh, that sweet sugar rush. Hell yeah. I've been getting it a few times. I actually wanted to try and get off Coca-Cola for a while. And I've tried like iced coffee, chocolate milk, Soda Stream, and one of the things I'm trying out right now is like Gamer Sups or whatever the thingy-majiggy is called, so that's another thing. Also, how was Observation Deck Bruiser? Actually, how was making music Kahlua? If Kahlua is still here. I don't know if Kahlua is still there. This is going to be a difficult thing to figure out whether or not he's still there. Also, I need to mark those two thingy-majiggies as complete. Alright, Rudy's doing his thing. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. There is something that we are going to need to do really quickly. Let me see if it will let me do it, however. So we're gonna go play, and then... Alright, so... Let's see.
Situation exam.
This guy right here. Someone give a shout out to Blue Foxy Nicey Icy. Or, no, Blue Foxy Nicey Icy. Yep, that's his name. Blue Foxy Nicey Icy. Because he has a community challenge where he, after hitting 2 million points or something like that, he will go and get himself a really cool maid outfit. Some thigh highs for good measure, and we'll showcase it when he gets both the fursuit and the maid outfit. So I'm going to contribute all my points. I need to try and contribute like 2,000 points, but... So yeah, this is blue.
Save file. I'm not using my existing save file.
Oh, wait, that's me in the corner.
This mini game is hit and miss. It's hit and miss when you verse like hard CPUs. Like, no matter how hard I try, it depends on my ally partner. And honestly, Luigi was just failing.
Ah, there we go. Him just blaming Luigi, I see. Alrighty.
I see what you're doing. Okay, so let's...
Damn it. Alright. I'll keep that open on the side, so then that way I have a means of, getting to Whatsamahoosies. Or, not getting to Whatsamahoosies, but accumulating channel points. So then that way, you know, as the time arrives, I will then be able to, like, start contributing more and more points into his community challenge, because he needs a maid outfit. You may be wondering why he needs a maid outfit. We don't need, like, logical questions like those. He just needs a maid outfit. Alrighty. Actually, hang on. Do I have... No. So at one point, I'm going to need a... The message has been spread. Excellent, Arndaho! So yeah. So I need to get my contract back to get Pinnacle Woman, because I have a lot of my shit in there. And... yeah. A lot of stuff in here. And then I have, like, Soul of the Crafter, which I have no clue how to deal with. And then I have, like, all these marked bills that I need to get around to doing. I need to find time to play this game a little more often than Wednesday for some of the side stuff. Which is why, like... Who's this fucking Vegeta-looking dude? Hey, Bello Bazak. Needies. Good evening. Alright, I sent that into the free company. Alright, so I need to speak to a guy named Hosan, who is over there. Alright. Jesus Christ, 500 GP just to get to Camp Drybone. Bleep that nonsense. I'm just gonna use the hot balloon system to get to where I need to go. So yeah. Alright. Bunny paw. How cute. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. Do I have any reason to control Shift I? Not really. The antique helm and all them are for something. Cookie for Jason! Thank you for requesting a cookie. Oh, that was the other thing, is I can't get to all these thingy-madiggies without, my companion app subscription. That was one of the things I needed to get back in order to, like, after my financial woes. I won't buy into the subscription just yet, because I've burnt myself accidentally by, you know, paying off the... Thank you for the extra himbo. Alright. Financial talk moment. So, a month ago, paid an electrical bill, went into the negatives. 2 weeks later, got money, paid off like all my different bills and such like that almost immediately, and thought I would have a lot more spare money at the end of the 2 weeks than I actually did have, because there was all these other bills that I didn't realize I had already set up automatic payments to. So then I was like, okay, I am going to need to sort out where the F I'm going wrong, because I shouldn't have as many bills as I had then. And a lot of them were things such as, like, you know, Patreon, Twitch, gym membership to a gym I was no longer going to because I was doing a lot of, like, just, you know, cardio here where I am, and, you know, trying to mitigate my diet. Anywhoosies, point is, a lot of subscriptions, turned them off, and I'm gonna try and spend, like, the next 2 weeks as, like, a little more frugal than normal. We'll see how we go with it. Which sounds like a really difficult idea, considering at one point I am going to need to buy the ingredients for Pilk and Bean Boozles and keep $200 on the side in case we ever hit the sub goal on my stream anniversary, where chat gets to pick, like, the $200 budget thing from Amazon. Alrighty, you, airship, get me to Ulda. There we go. Yep, 120 gold is a lot more fruitful than 500. And then once I pay the 500, then I can just go to a thingy. I know words. Pilk. Yes, so Pilk is this thing. The best way I can probably describe it, well, actually, it's the ingredients. 50% milk, full cream milk, I imagine, and 50% Pepsi. So, you know, 1 part Pepsi, 1 part milk, and you mix them together. So, and that's a thingy-majiggy I'm gonna try and do during my stream anniversary, which I'll be doing, not this Saturday, which is the 4th, but next week, on the 11th, I think. 11th? I want to say 11th. I hope I'm correct in that regard. Also, where in the world is stuff? Wait, do you have... Triple Triad Challenge, hang on a sec. Do you have what I need? Alright. I'm gonna get your card, and hopefully it won't be Lolorito again. What the... Wow. Alrighty, 8 and 6. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Why didn't I get that back? Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. How dare you?
11th is a Saturday.
Yep, cool, awesome, June 11th. And then you into there. Ah, this is gonna... Alright, rematch, and... Alright, I need to use my weakest deck, which I think is this number 3 one. So yeah, because it only has, like, ones, so... Alrighty, and then... Lower numbers flip higher numbers. There we go.
I have Satur.
Day of Satur. Or Day of Suitor, isn't it? Wouldn't that be a better way of describing it? Alright, 4. Alright, so I'm still 1 ahead on them, which is what we want. There we go. Now we're 2 ahead of them, and we win. Give me that goddamn card. Give me the reverse. Alright, I don't need an explanation on all the, like, keywords that you just had me drop. There we go. Alright, first off, we're gonna drop you. Let's just drop you in the center. Let's just, you know, upset the thingy-majiggies. Alright, we're gonna put you down... here. This is annoying because you can just grab... Oh, okay. Grab you. Damn it. 2 and 5. Damn it. There we go. I still win. No, I don't give a shit about... Goddamn. Alright, I'm not gonna sit around trying to fight you all night. I need to go and, go through the Heavensward stuff. Come back from... And some dude named Captain Passive and 27 others a subscription.
Restaurant to another world, you know what I mean.
Oh, I didn't watch the Restaurants in Another World, I'm sorry to say. I was like, what the... Oh, and then I realized it's an isekai anime. I was just like, you know, that slow. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. And bonk. There we go. Just kill all you guys. And let's get rid of this giant tortoise. No trubs whatsoever. Even though I'm not a DPS character, it does feel lovely just being able to one-shot some of these things. So. Alrighty, hang on a second. I need to check in on my, Icy stream to see if I have more points. No, I do not have more points. God effing damn it. Why can't I collect anything from you? Like... Erg. Oh, he's gonna have to do a Pokemon Smash or Pass, so... That's gonna be funny. There's like 800 odd Pokemon that he's gonna have to rate Smash or Pass on a stream. I'm gonna want to be there for that. Maybe I'll like just jump into his stream. Because he has like a stream chat in his Discord while he's streaming. And I think he can just... I think he just grabs whoever he wants sometimes. So it's not like... It's not like with me where I have like just automatic rulings of if I'm in Zebra, only moderators can come in. If I'm in private, only other streamers who might be playing a similar game can come in. And if it's public, then I'm just, you know, opening it up for anyone to come and talk to me. Alright, get rid of use. What's this one? 4 minutes remaining. Sure, let's have a look at how we do with this. Thankfully, I can one-shot a lot of these peeps, which is good. And then... So yeah, because I'm level synced to 11 right now. There we go. Oh, I don't have, like, my 2 AoEs. I only have, like, the 1 AoE. Darn it. Alrighty. Hopefully I can... Oh, there's another guy. I told myself I was going to do Heavensward content, and I keep getting distracted by random shit. It's amazing. This is the problem with MMOs, is it encourages my grind... Like, the goblin grind loot goblin in me just wants to be like, oh, wait, hang on, before I go any further, let me just pick up this thing and that thing. Like, there's no need for me to, but I do anyway. Alright, is there a shop here? Makes me... I wonder if... Is there? Roger. Triple Triad Challenge. Wait, I can get a Triple Triad Challenge from you? Oh, and you have content as... Like, how did I not know you had all this nonsense? Alright, what is this? GP and Gathering. Plus 6%, plus 2%. Okay. That is fairly decent. I will grab 7 of you. That way I have a combined total of 10. This increases the gathering and the perception. What's buffalo milk? Piety, vitality, raisins, mini, froom, rabbit's pie. Alright. I'm gonna go with this. Hang on, I didn't have 10. There we go. Now I have 10. Alright. I think I want the flatbread. Who changed my voice?
It sounds real spooky-like. What is it? Hang on, I need to find my thingy-madiggy. Nope, that's not the thingy-madiggy. What's my thingy-madiggy? There's my thingy-madiggy. What in the world is this? I am the evil AI. Ooh, spooky noises. Beep boop, beep boop, evil AI. Beep boop. Doing evil things like tax evasion and, fraudulent activities. Pirating Nintendo video games and emulating them. Beep boop, beep boop. Beepity boppity boop. Beep boop, beep boop. Beepity boppity boop boop. Beep 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 boop beep. Beep 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 boop beep. Beep beep boop. Tax evasion is an evil thing to do. Evil AI will do evil things like, not say bless you when you sneeze. Trip
Over penguins. Oh wait, the evil AI voice I think is gone. Alrighty then. Ooh, a giant tortoise there. Giant dragon over there. Wait, is this for the queen? Neaties. Let's see. A lot of breastplates over there. Wait, why am I like... Hang on. I need to... Let's not keep dicking around. Let's get into the Heavensward stuff. I still don't have more points yet in, Alrighty, sorry, I just had to really quickly double check something. There we go. And... Pink roulette. What do we get on? We get on a lovely golden horse. Oh, there we go. With rock music. Alright. Oh, actually, rainbow effect. That was the other thing I wanted to check and see what happens. There we go. Alright. Hosan! Like a bantha. Lovely rainbow effect. Oh! A ninja! Hi, ninja. I can't remember.
Forgive me my lateness.
Ooh, voice lines. I don't have to say any of these things. Awesome.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Woo!
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
I like how he sounds like a little more, you know, reflective on his actions. He used to be a little bitch.
Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Mm-hmm.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
More ninja help. Awesome. Oh, Jesus, he just disappeared. How the f... Oh, ninja. That's why. Oh, we don't get to fight people. There we...
With me.
Woo, with you. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba. Bum. Alright, so, yep, the Rainbow Pact is, like, long since back, which is a good thing. Alright, we now have to go and rescue Raban. Not a soul from the Colosseum can be seen. This bodes ill. Oh, wait, I should probably turn on my thingy-majiggy. There we go. There we go. So I got my Defiance, and then I've got Brilliant Conviction. Breaking limits as only a Warrior of Light could. Oh, you guys are fucked. Bam, boom, bizzles. Oh, they're doing, like, cool stuff. God damn, Yugiri is cool. Getting points to get more points for a maid dress for Icy. Excellent. I'm doing the same sort of thing. Bam. Bing, ding. Alrighty. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Alright. Ching, ching, ching. Alright. More Crystal Braves. Wham. Oh, wait. Hang on. A child. Get fucked. Get fucked, you Chinese person. Where's my there's my thingy. There. The child. Look. Lalafels are just a stupid race, okay? We don't need this Lily Hi, Hendrix!
Hello there.
Hello there. Wait, why is it, like, doing it twice? Why is it doing it twice? I don't understand. Like, it should only be doing it, like, once. Did I, like, mess up a setting? Or did I accidentally duplicate something? Hang on a second. Actions. Where's my hello there? Alright. So, random enabled. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 possible, like, randoms that could be played. So, I don't understand why it's, like, replaying 2 of them. Rip Alec, rip Robin. Look. You don't need to remind me of these sad moments. Cookie for Hendrix! Ignore the fact that the cookie was, like, rainbowy for a second there. Keck. Alrighty. Hey, look, it's Raban. Where is this? I dislike, or I mislike the look of this. Gosh darn it. Cookie for Jason. You came. Yes, we came. What's a smile without a frown? Ah, yes. The age-old adage of if there is no darkness in your day, how can you tell the difference between night and day? By some manner of magic tech, yet I dare not force it. Oh, okay, I can't advance it. I have heard of such devices. Crystal Braves will possess a key. Let us split up and look for it. Sweet. That will not be necessary. Pray, do not take it personally, my friend. You are victims of harsh economic conditions. Fuck you! Hang on. Fuck you! There we go. That's how you flip them off. This son of a bitch. Look, every Lalafell is just oblivious to the world as it should be, or they're, like, deeply economic, like, capitalists. It is absolute, like, travesty. And here's this guy's like, oh, you're just a victim of harsh economic conditions. It's like, bitch, you, like, You force them upon us! Don't make it like... Ah. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Fuck you. Just... Fuck you and your potato family. Alright. Here we go. Farewell, friend. Oh, and do... Oh, god fucking damn it. Do I have to... Confounded. The mist stifles my healing. Well, let's just break the fucking gate, it seems. Force the gate. Will do. Observe as I, like, absolutely just annihilate this thing. Bam. And boom. There we go. The gate's broken. Alright, let's get out of this, like, messy thingy-majiggies. Where the fuck is the poison? Destroy the source of the mist. Where the fuck is the mist? Oh, shit. And his, like, health is going down. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck! Where's the poison? I better not have destroyed the wrong gate. Oh my god. Where's the poison? Okay, hang on. Wait, no, this is a waste of time. Hang on. I need the key. Where the fuck? I better not be going, like, the wrong way of where I should be going. Come on, where's the poison? Oh, boy. I better not have, like, screwed up by going, like, the entirely wrong direction. Wait, no, I hear hissing. We must be... There it is! Alright, cool. I'm going the right way. Ignore all this jam. Here's the atomizer. We just need to focus on this thingy-madiggies. Ding dong. There we go. That get rid of the poison. I wonder, does this thing, like, do more damage than my number 3? Maybe it does. There we go. Alrighty. So we got rid of the cloud, which is a good thing, but now we need to try and get... Okay, I think, yeah, we're going the right way. Hopefully we're going the right way. More Crystal Braves. Yep, I think we're going the right way. When the game throws enemies at you, I like to think we're going the right way. Nice try. Now to just get rid of their conjurer. Dink, and then bam. Alphanaut, just try and hit harder than this, please. Would be great. Bing, ding, and bam. And I accidentally misclicked there. Oh, we need this key. There we go. Alright, now we can head back to What's-Mahoozy and get it to Radahn. Let's sprint. Alright, we got 15 seconds of sprint. Apparently, like, Lancers or Monks or something get to be, like, just extra speedy already. Like, they just get to be Zooms. I like the idea of Zooms, but I much rather, you know, tank. I feel like tank, it's enough level of responsibility to contribute to the team, but it's not so much responsibility where I actually have to be smart about what I'm doing. I can just, you know, hit things, get hit, and not cry when I get hit. That's all I'm asking to be, is a character that won't cry when I get hit. Chugga 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 chugga. Toot toot. Bam. Jump. 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 Alright. Let's get it to the magic tech device. I'm just crossing into the bubble already. Amazing. Alright. More sippies. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what our clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Oh, the three of you. Cool. Illbird. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I'll cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions. Let's get this over with. Yeah, you're about to get fucked in the ass. Get ready. Where? Alright, here we go. Jesus Christ, he's actually doing quite a bit. Whatever it takes to survive. Jesus Christ, this tank is stonks. Alright, hang on. Let me get your other peeps. Let's not, like, dick around with the tank right now. Let's actually, like, focus on... No, you don't. Observe as I now use my AoE. There we go. Legless Laurentius. Lol. We've been going at this rather well if we ignore the tank and just start hitting everyone else. Also, what's the first thing? Wounds are bleeding, causing damage over time. Wounds are bleeding, causing damage over time.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
No, you won't. Bam! Got him! Chink, and I have no clue what the little chink was for. Just turned blank.
This changes nothing.
Ow! T-Pain!
It's over, Illbird. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
What?
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-State,
Ah, this guy.
and the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
Cool words from someone who's like, you know, just self-obsessed with his own position.
Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
No one said it was going to be easy. What's more is it's...
We ourselves are not free. Free to think and to act. How are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Oh boy. They better not have taken Raban after we just put so much effort into... Oh, would you look at that? He's just running away like a little bitch.
You'll not get away.
At least the ninjas, you don't even see them, like, after the reappearance.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
Yeah. We gotta help this dude. He's missing an arm as well. He needs all the hands he can get. Look at him. He's missing an arm right there. Give him a hand.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. And when you're dead.
Yeah, don't mention it.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Even fools have a part to play. On your feet, gladiator. The fight's not over.
I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you.
Wait, was this, like, tattoo just, like, floating on his arm on the back there?
My life. Nothing.
Nothing.
Are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell.
Cookie again for Jason. Here you go. Hopefully you're having a fun time.
I assumed...
How are you finding all this, T-Pain? I realize you're, like, relatively new to all this. Thank you for the head pats as well.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not.
Thank you for the boops as well.
Or perhaps revealing.
A lot of fun stuff going on.
To give you false hope.
Oh yeah, I just had to contribute points to a thingy.
Yet to live.
Yes!
But how can that be?
Wait. What?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation.
Did we somehow, like... Did I miss, like, some critical dialogue thing that, like, gave the idea that the Sultana may still be alive somehow? Like... Hey! Hendrix! You can't steal my shirt like this while I'm in the middle of... God, I need to, like, put my arm here, and then I need to... Fucking, R. There we go. And then hit the W. It's weird trying to do this all one-handed. You had to go and steal my shirt, didn't you? You just, here we go. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There have been no further activity. Then Ilberd and his minions have... Ah! Alright, let's skip all this dialogue. At once, my lady, and then, like, we read all this real quickly. Come on. Dark stranger, I presume in the signs of the seventh dawn. Yep, who the fuck are you? I have no clue who you are. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I came bearing a message of good for your station. She bade me direct your steps to the waking sands. Know that master awaits you there, along with other sympathizers to your cause. There is no ruse, I assure you, General. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, then you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Awesome, cool. But wait, wasn't what Mahuzi, like, talking to Laha Bread or whoever those peeps were? I need someone in the chat to help explain to me what I may have forgotten at the end of A Realm Reborn. Alpha Nut. Spoke via Link Pearl. He confirms the man story. Ravana is in safe hands. Let her make her own way to Vesper Bay. Excellent. I have a letter. This, I have a permit that says I can just do what I want and teleport there. Awesome. There we go. Alrighty. Also, at some point, I need to do this better axe around thing, so then that way I can, like, upgrade my, warrior skills, because I haven't done that yet. Independent armor fitterer. Crafting tome vendor. Okay, so I can grab... So, okay, so this is the Emperor's Fists. Cool. Clear prism, a dispeller, and then we've got all the different books, so then that way we have our own way of making, prism thingy-madiggies. So that's cool. Glamour prism collection. Oh, I need, like, different glamour prism grades in order to... Gosh darn, okay. Does the Moogle have anything for me? No letters for me, okay. Jump. Alrighty. The Waking Sands. Let's see what happens.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12.
Why the hell are there two potato people with him? Makes no sense. What?
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
How the fuck did you have him as a son?
Forgive
He's...
me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
What?
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
I'm sorry, what?
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
Are you kidding me?
Judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem
Dwalala.
things are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
Okay.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
How did, like... She was poisoned, like...
Man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
No, I didn't. I was kind of a bit preoccupied with accusation.
Calm yourself, General, and let me... The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious...
Neonays, welcome to the stream.
...ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. That Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Oh, seriously?
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
So, but why did he keep the Sultan?
Strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Cool.
Some manner of sedative, perchance.
Mm.
Of potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
How's it going for your evening, Neonays, if you mind me asking? How's the other horse?
I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Ooh.
Oh, Nanamo.
Okay, so she's just, like, asleep, and then Lolorito is exploiting...
Okay, be so fine, then boom. Morning.
My day do be so fine, however.
Oh, Lolorito far from clean. They did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Yet, you as a member of Syndicate, like Lolorito, are not working in conjunction with him.
That he knows the value of stability to the very gill, like as not. He carried
no.
the power of his troops. No desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the Manitarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering.
All this makes little sense still.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health,
Hi, Giga.
happiness, and hopes of
The superior being has a nice hat. It reminds me of a dunce cap, is what it reminds me of.
I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Of course you do, because you're part of the Syndicate, same as him, and you would rather, like, keep the Syndicate alive and not a power vacuum.
And take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Cool. How are things going on your side of things, Giga, if you mind me asking? Contribute more points wherever I can. Alrighty. Dunces wish they had that much style. Dunces have that much style, frankly. I had not counted on Prioress Dwalala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more persistent. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have been a vital step forward towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Grant. Thank you. Awesome. Fending, slaying, aiming, healing. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're this one. I'm pretty sure we're fending. Goal break. What's goal break? Oh no, that's jailbreak, isn't it? Tamer of Steads. Ooh, we can actually change my title. That'd be cool. Hold on a sec. So rather than Defender of Eorzea, we'll go with Deckholder, Bug Boy, Gambler. There we go. Tamer of Steeds. That sounds a little more appropriate for a zebra such as myself. I'll be back going shopping. All right, fair enough, Jason. Oh goodness, there's no more moderators in my chat. There's just me here and having to deal with chat.
We'll be back going shopping.
Excellent, will do. Alrighty then. How do I get to first Storm Lieutenant? That's what I wanted to know. Reputation, 60 something or others. Alright, Alpha. Distracted by a call on his link pearl. Alrighty then. Turn off the thingy-majiggy because there's likely no dialogue. Tataru? Yes, General Bond is now safe in hands. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we have another crisis. The Dravinians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dwala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Sounds good to me. Dun, dun. Alrighty, alright, we need to speak with Tataru outside the Four Temps Manor. Before then, I need to go and do the Better Axe Around, quest line, because quite frankly, I want to improve my warrior just a tiny bit. Also, a part of me kind of wants to also change myself into a bunny boy, quite frankly. Alrighty. Oh my god, there's so many AFK peeps here. But look at everyone. It's kind of cool. Alrighty. Aethernet. We need to go to the uppers. And I need to likely talk to someone at the Marauders guild. Hopefully I'm going to the right... Nope, going to the wrong place. God fucking damn it. Alright. I thought I was at the Marauders Guild. I had to talk to someone, but I guess not. Alrighty. Okay, cool. The Lupus fella is not running right now. Meow. My god, why is it raining? I can't get away from, like, rain or chill in Brisbane. For 2 weeks it was raining, and now it's, like, really cold, and now I have to deal with the rain in Final Fantasy. Like, god damn it, give me a break. Alrighty. Hi, Alberis, welcome to the stream. Hello there. Oh, I didn't time that well. Also, why is it doing it twice?
Hello there.
That doesn't make sense. It should only be doing it once. It's a sound alert.
Hello there.
Thank you for the rainbow effect. Alright. Grant, I scarce recognize you. The flames of battle have tempered you like fine steel. Since last we spoke, I've resolved to start upon the path of the warrior anew. I swore that I would not succumb to the beast within again, as I did when I faced my brother in Wineport. Speaking of which, Broken Mountain has regained much of his strength, though when I speak to him of taking up the axe once more, he changes the subject and returns to his studies of arcanima and other scholarly pursuits. Nevertheless, his desire to spread the teachings of our ancestors to every corner of Eorzea remains unchanged. And you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just received a letter from Broken Mountain saying that he's uncovered information regarding ancient martial techniques. If you're interested, and I'm sure you are, why not accompany me to Count Bronze Lake so that we might hear what he has to say together? Sounds like an idea. Alright, Camp Bronze Lake, here we go. We're just gonna teleport everywhere, is what we're gonna do. How's Alvirus doing, by the by? What is your himbo rating? How is himbos? Yunk. Holy shit, 90%! That's a really high himbo rating! Good going. Nice work. Alrighty then, I'm looking for the mountain, or Broken Mountain, I think he's called. Also, I'm in rainbow mode right now. Is he in here? Yes, he's in here. Excellent. I didn't realize there was, like, a whole other, like, area of this. 7%. Not good enough. Sorry, you're gonna have to try harder. Hey, it's Broken Mountain. Well, do I remember you, Grant? The sole warrior to tame his inner beast. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not been there to save us from ourselves. You know the precipitous nature of the forces we wield. What a weird sentence. As well as the consequences of losing control for even a moment. The beast does not scruple to discriminate between friend or foe, and if given free rein, will lash out at both. I have pored over countless tomes in search of knowledge of how to tame the beast within, as you did, but my efforts have thus proven fruitless. All I have found are ridiculous tales of techniques that... boobies! Boobies. If the author could be believed, would have Relgar himself cower in fear. Oh yeah, I have like a whole series of sounds. I've also made some new ones as well. Sound. There we go. Okay, I need to update the thingy-madiggy. So, sounds is on my list of, Where's sound? Sound. Here it is. Sounds. Okay, there we go. The Elder often tell tales of legendary warriors to inspire the youths. Are you sure there is no truth in yours? quite. There are descriptions of the techniques used by the hero Mithril Heart, but the details are difficult to swallow. No warrior, alive or dead, can rip off a behemoth's arm with his bare hands. The tales are filled with similar outrageous accounts, brother. It would be a waste of time to investigate their veracity when we know so little of how to tame the inner beast. Besides, you know as well as I that Mithril Heart is not more than a fairy tale hero. What if I could prove that Mithril Heart was flesh and blood? Would you be willing to continue your studies then? Never did he stray from the path of the warrior, even as the years took their toll. Axe in hand, to Silver Tear Falls he would go, never to return, which means that if he truly lived, then there might be something there which proves it. Keep your axe sheathed, George. You'd be better served by time spent swinging your axe at a practice dummy than searching for ghosts. Whisket. Who the fuck is Whisket? Well met, Grant. My thanks for ensuring that my old friend here lived to learn from his mistakes, although it seems the lesson didn't stick for long. Wysket here has been kind enough to keep my brother busy with work and assist me during my recovery. Anything to keep a former comrade out of trouble. As for these stories, far-fetched as they may seem, I wouldn't be so quick to dismiss them. Lest we forget, Grant has more than a few legendary accomplishments to his name. I'm the Warrior of Light, baby. Well, if by chance he found proof of Mithril's Heart's existence, I would reconsider, but leave my brother out of it. I may not be ready to accompany you, but I can give you advice on where to start. Seek out the Sons of St. Connacht. I'm certain they know something of Mithril's Heart's final journey. So many words. Holy shit. Alrighty then. Okay, Question the Scholar is at Mordana. Cool. Revenant's Toll. Scratch my ear. And I'm here. Excellent. Which way do I go? I think I go this way. Alright, let me get a mount out. Another pony. Another. I am GrantZeebs, Tamer of Steeds. Alrighty Alright, so I need to talk to a few peeps. Let's talk to Silly. Well, when the waters of Silver Falls receded 15 years ago, they revealed a treasure trove of artifacts spanning eras, many of which have yet to be recovered. I do not know if any of those artifacts have any relation to Mithril's Heart, but it might serve you well to begin your search in those previously submerged areas. Relics belonging to an ancient Hellsguard warrior? Well, we are up to our necks in Elegian artifacts. I cannot say that I have come across any that could be what you seek. But I hardly know a. May I ask a favor of you? I am sorry to trouble you so soon after your trials in the Crystal Tower, but my colleague Kobanath has been missing. She discovered the oddest orb deep within the tower and said she was returning here to analyze it. No one has seen her since, though she is too timid a girl to be running off with her find. She probably just left to gather artifacts or materials in Revenant's Toll for her studies. But all the same, could you go and look for her there? I cannot shake this feeling something has befallen her. Something has gone wrong. Also, where the hell is the next peep I need to talk to? Hang on. Oh, let me just fly up here. And fly up. Here we go. Here's someone. North of the silver tier. Hello, big lady. We focus our research on artifacts from the Elegian Empire. As such, there may be more recent discoveries which were ignored by single-minded researchers. Hi there, passenger. Welcome to the stream. You got any bread because something has become awry? That's a good one, passenger. That's a good one. I don't have any bread, I'm sorry to say. Actually, I don't have any bread in the house. I don't keep bread in the house. Alright, where am I going? I am looking for proof along the shores of the something or rather. Alrighty, okay, so we can dig at a number of things. Alright, let's dig here. Hopefully we don't have to start fighting shit. You find nothing of interest. Alrighty then. What about here? After searching around, nothing of interest. How about here? How are things going, passenger? Oh, actually, hang on. I don't have a moderator currently available, so I'm gonna have to do this all manually. Where are yous? Where are yous? Here we are. Shoutouts.
Can't lie to me.
Ooh, you were playing... Wait, what were you playing last night? Little Witch in the Woods? But the clip is of Deep Rock Galactic. That's cool. Lock and load, team.
Pump sequence at 75%. Let's squeeze those wells dry.
Hi, Oppressor. How you doing? Have this.
Have this, throw a grenade. Excellent. Ah, now this is a cool horse. This one's purple. Look at the majesticness of this purple horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Ah, shit! Nearly crashed. Meow. Meow. Alright, what's your thingy-majiggy? Oh, we have a cutscene. Oh, not really a cutscene. Is there something I can help you with? You seek Kothrobnath? Well, you have found the right body, but she is not at home, so to speak. This lovely girl you see before you is known as Khan, but another soul dwells within her at present. Mine, to be precise. You are speaking with none other than Noah, Archmagus of Alog. My scholarly work are legend, my treatise of the cosmos priceless, and my very name known throughout the world. Or 'twas so once. My soul has wilted away the millennia within an orb. Ko woke me from my slumber and... Well, how could I pass up a chance to walk the world again? So I allowed my spirit to flow into her body, and here we are. Thank you for the headbats, Hendrik, and thank you for the host. Forgive me, but do you not seem overly bewildered by this? Would I be wrong to assume you belong to the scholarly fellowship that carries my name? No. As I thought, Koa revealed this Noah when I entered her mind. Oh, but do be at ease. I bear you no ill will for using my name. I am, however, intrigued. What discoveries has this organization made? Has it made any findings of note to begin with? Not really. We're an excavation group. You act in my name, and so are as disciples to me. I will give you my blessing after you have proven your intellectual worth. Such is my wont. So, are you deserving? Sure. Have a good sleep, Hendrix. Thank you for coming along to the stream. You have dedicated yourself to creating a brighter future, eh? Then we may be alike in spirit. When I lived, I had a thirst for knowledge and dedicated myself to understanding the world. 'Twas how I became an Archmagus. Oi, Magus. You may yet become a disciple of mine. I would learn more of your journey into the Crystal Tower. If I can see your dedication amongst your exploits, I will be happy to give you a token of my immense wisdom. Pray do not speak too much, though there are limits to what I can do in this body. Whose owner you were speaking seeking, of course, well, I will make sure that Cause friend learns of what has happened, some version at least, and worry not. This body is in safe hands, and I believe that is the shape of it. If my offer has tantalized you and you wish to prove yourself in my eyes, you certainly know where to find me. Cool. That means nothing to me. Dun, dun. The Gift of the Archmagus. Elasian Catalyst and Aether Oil. Okay, let's not do that. I need to go talk to Broken Mountain. God damn it, I have to go back to Camp Bronze Lake. Alright. Yep, let's use one of the tickets. Alrighty. Hang on a sec. Scribbly Noodle is online. I need to send him a message. What's he talking about, actually? Hang on.
Oh, like zodiac symbols? Have you remembered Blue's community challenge? Oh, I haven't. Let me quickly go and just... Thank you, Grant. Let me just quickly go and fix that. I'm just gonna give as many points as I can, but thank you for that reminder. Where are we? Here we go. Just contribute maximum. There we go. Don't mind me.
Scribbly's contribution. Scandy and his crew too fine. Awesome. Crump. Alrighty, sorry, I just had to double check, like, contributions and such, and yeah. What's he talking about?
Definitely have in real life. I must return to my planet now. Yeah. Hey Z, you a warm hug?
My work here is done. Back to my home stream.
So amazing. But also
Alrighty.
reminds me of the fact that I continuously have to... My work is done, back to my own stream. Yeah, go back. You got your own stream to do, but thank you for the reminder. Everyone knows that personas are 100% biblically accurate. Look, if you want to know what I look like...
Personas are not 100% biblically accurate. I don't know who says that in the past, but they're wrong. Here is a battle axe, good sir. Oh yeah, the guy I was checking in on was Scribbly Noodle. It was another cool streamer. He does art, so he's a lot cooler. This axe, the engraving, and the curvature of the blade are exactly as described. To think of the beasts who tasted the steel. Surely this proves that Mithril Heart is more than a mere campfire story. With a steel heart and his legendary techniques, we'll have the strength to slay even the strongest of beasts by the dozen. If Mithril Heart's feats are indeed impossible, then the knowledge of how he performed them would prove invaluable to restoring the warrior's reputation. You could show the people of Eorzea the true potential of the warrior. Surely no small number of them would feel compelled to take but the axe. Indeed, it could prove a great boon for our cause. Very well, I return to my tomes and scour them for any passages relating to the Mithril Heart. Mind you, ancient techniques may rouse the inner beast like none before. Of that I have no doubt, which is why you must not take your training lightly. When I uncover some more information, you must needs be ready. Needies. Did I get any new techniques? Or is this just like another like hallmark thingy because we're at next warrior thingy-majiggy is at reaching level 52. The requirements for undertaking can be reviewed in your journal. I'm already at level 52. This is going to be excellent. Broken Mountain. Give me more quest. I can tell you have not neglected your training, Grant, which is good. I have continued my research into the tales of Mithril Heart and his legendary feats, and I believe I've come across a passage which may guide your next step. Before I share my findings with you, however, there is another matter of pressing importance that must be resolved before we continue. A ferocious beast has been sighted near the Weeping Saint in the Corythus Central Highlands, and I would have you, me, and my brother go and slay it, as it poses a threat to any who venture nearby. I realize that this may seem like a trivial matter, but I assure you that it is of the utmost importance. Brr. Dun-dun. Alright. Speak with Broken Mountain all the way up there. Camp Dragonhead. No, we're not going to use a ticket this time around. Obtain an poor thingy. I didn't read that message fast enough, unfortunately. Alrighty. This is fun. I'm having fun. Hopefully chat is having fun. Chat, if you have any questions, throw them at me, please. Even if it's something dumb like, how are you so big? Should I have the cereal poured before the milk? What is everyone's obsession with dragon ladies? Providence Point. Dun dun dun. Boobies! Boobies! Oh, you okay, sir? Water collected. Okay, cool. Level sync. Guarded by Mischief, not willing to return to Ishgard, and yet he is offering to purchase any files filled with the pool. Awesome. Let's give it a try. Give me a sec. I need to try and avoid all these peeps. Alright, fine. I guess I can't be a sneaky boy and just hit you guys when I need you to not interrupt me. And... oh, of course, the red horn was not... damn it. Alrighty then, I need to now talk to Broken Mountain. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? It depends how much wood a woodchuck could chuck wood. How often does the woodchuck go and chuck wood? Hi, Sky. Welcome to the stream. And good night. What? You just got here. You just got here. What do you mean, and good night? What you talking about? Tell us more. Thank the 12 you made it. The beast caught us unawares. My brother leapt to my defense and slew it. But in that moment, he was overcome by his inner beast as before in Wineport. I knew it was folly to bring him here. I beg of you, stop him before he hurts himself. Goodness gracious. You forgot to booped me. Ah, well, you booped me now. Give me a sec. Stop him before he is forever lost. Give me a sec. I'm fairly resistant to him, so this is going to be fine. This is going to be dandy.
My day be so
fine.
Then boom.
Horny. My day do be so fine. It's only because people keep, like, saying boobies in my chat that makes me giggle. That's a new technique I don't remember. I'm almost there. There we go. Down for the count. Got him. Also, who threw a... God damn it, Sky. I technically was here for an hour, but forgot to chat or do anything, was in VR chat. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. There was an old Fox Kid bumper that actually answered the woodchuck question, if I remember. 3 pounds worth of wood. I wonder if that's because... Ow. How much wood... How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Nope, it's still 4. Thank the gods you're awake. When your final blow landed, you and my brother both collapsed. What happened, Gran? Do you remember anything? No. I do not remember a single thing. Your inner beast lashed out as if trying to escape. Such a damning question. I see. The lingering numbness is likely your body recovering from the shock. Otherwise, you appear to be unharmed and in full control of your faculties. I owe you an apology, Grant. Once again, I lost control. I have already tended to my brother's wounds. You needn't worry. Alas, as I suspected, my brother yet lacks the strength to control his inner beast. As you may have guessed, I called you both here to see if my fears were unfounded. I do not wish to give you cause to worry, brother, but when the beast stirs, my mind grows clouded, and my will falters. Or perhaps I remain silent to avoid facing the bitter truth. Who would trust a protector that could turn on them at any moment? It pains me to do this, but I cannot allow you to accompany Grant any longer. The risk is far too great to you both. Mayhaps it is best we continue this conversation in the safety of Camp Bronze Lake. Serious? I have to go back to Bronze Lake? Gods damn it, Grant! You've grown so much stronger, while I've hardly grown at all. Show Eorzea what it means to be a true warrior. I know you can. Good night, you big Zeebs. Good night, Sky. Thank you for coming along. Here's a cookie. Alright, so we need to speak to Broken Mountain again. Which is over at Camp Bronze Lake. Hopefully I get some gold for this. Ding. And get some ice while I'm at it. Ooh, 3 ice crystals. That's actually... That's mighty helpful. There we go. Actually, is it... Okay, so it goes shard to crystal to cluster. Cool. That's why it was so low. Alrighty. He is all the way over at Camp Bronze Lake. Ooh. Woo. Wait. Woo. Woo. Damn it. I don't have a woo mouth for some reason. Like, whoa. No. Do not register that as a favorite thingy-majiggy. Meow. Actually, is there anything for me? Sort. No, not really. Alright. Meow. Broke Mountain. So, my brother has been in a dour mood ever since we returned from the Weeping Saint. Well, that is only natural, given his lack of progress, and it may be for the best. The teachings of our people are too dangerous for those who lack control. That is why I chose to focus my studies on how to tame the inner beast. For the sake of my brother, I wanted not more than to solve this dilemma, but then fate intervened, and I stumbled upon the tales of Mithril Heart. But mayhaps we need not forsake one pursuit for the other, though in seeking the techniques of Eld, we may discover the reason why you can hold the beast in check so easily, while my brother and I fumble about like children. However, I am still concerned about what you told me before, about your inner beast lashing out during your duel with my brother. Can you tell me of that once more? Simply recalling the duel rouses your inner beast from its slumber? Wait, it all makes sense now. Only the flames of animosity may temper a warrior's soul. I came across those words in a passage, and I did not understand their meaning until now. The inner beast stirs when we face an opponent who pushes us to surpass our physical and mental limits. Only in that moment can we attain mastery of new techniques. This must be how the heroes of Eld like Mithril Heart became such legends. They traveled the realm, testing their mettle against the fiercest foes they could find. Your path is clear then, Grant. You must challenge yourself as they did. You must grow stronger and hone your skills to new heights. Yay, and I even get like 1,000 gil for my troubles. Hey, and it gives me improved, like, thingy-madiggies. Upgrades Inner Beast to Fell Cleave. Deliver an attack with a potency of 460. Excelente. Accept. Well met, Grant. It seems your trials have prepared you for the next step down your path. However, while your progress is truly remarkable, I'm afraid my brother still fears the fury of his inner beast. Even in the training yard, he swings his axe with hesitation. Seeking to test himself against live foes, he has joined the Maelstrom's efforts to repel a recent spat of kobold attacks. However, Whiskat has sent word that his ferocity on the field of battle is not what it once was. My brother has long admired your will. Test your axe against even stronger adversaries and master the techniques of Eld, and by doing so serve to inspire him and all who aspire to walk the path of warrior. Remember the words set forth in the ancient tome, and seek foes that test the very limits of your mind and body. The heat of battle will awaken the beast within, bestowing upon you the knowledge of our ancestors. Luckily, the path you walk has been tread on before, and you may not wander the land aimlessly. According to the tomes, Mithril Heart once spent a season hunting the hulking grizzly bears that stalk Abelanthia Spine, the largest of which are said to rival even a behemoth in size. Make your way to Tailfeather, home to many seasoned hunters that know the lay of the land and of the creatures inhabiting it. Find the beast of Mithril Heart's hunt, and test yourself against their razor claws as he did. Cool. Dravinia. Oh, I haven't gone to Dravinia yet. Jesus, okay. Corthus. Falcon's Nest. Awesome. So I haven't gone there before. So I probably need to do normal shit. Let's go to the Foundation. Let's use a ticket. We're probably going to end up in Dravinia somehow in the Heavensward quest, so let's head back into the main quest storyline. Just drank the last of the gamer sup. Okay, hang on. Use you. Use the Aethernet, and we need to head on over to the last vigil, because I think we need to go to House Fortemps. Look at all these fancy-dressed people. Tataru. Ah, there you are! Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravinian attack, and Lord Hutchafont was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. Well, welcome, Master Zeebs. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, you may. Alright, where's my points with, blue?
Height isn't a requirement.
Alright. Why am I not getting any points with this guy? Like, gosh darn it. Automatically reload player channel and connection errors. Automatically start playback in minimized or hidden tabs. Let's not have that. Prevent browser from auto-discarding inactive Twitch tabs. Yep. Change icon for Twitch tabs that have live playback. No, that's fine. All right. So those are the general settings. Moments, points claimed. Channel points claimed, 92,060. Last claim 3 minutes ago. Drops claimed 2. The last one was a month ago. All right, let's switch you back on. Alert setup. All right, so that's a moment. All right, I don't need these chink noises. Claims history. All right, hang on. The reason I'm doing all this is so then that way I can see whether I'm getting, All right, so that was on Rudy Yeen. 26 minutes ago on Blue's thing. That's annoying. Is there like a limit? Alright. My friends, I thank you for answering our call with such hilarity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravinians are once more gathering for war. Master Zeebs, Master Levelier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the West claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. We'll help you. We don't have a problem in taking on dragons, or Dravinians, or what the fuck. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her wary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Grant? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandoned our allies in their hour of need. Excellent. Hell the fuck yes. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies ahead of us. Beside us. Wait, she's right there. We could just talk to her while she's in the house. We didn't have to leave it. God fucking damn it. This hurts my brain. Who are you? Alphanut.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
Catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
Yes, like the woman who had sex with a dragon in your legends.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there
Hello
is
there.
a sliver of hope.
Why is it doing it twice?
To act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nid.
Shouldn't be doing it twice, should it? If there is a meet, I will accompany you.
Estinian.
Estinian! Hello.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him dead.
Welcome to the stream, Danny. Hopefully you're doing okay.
The mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare.
My goodness, look at the extraness of, like, the Lancers. Or the Dragoons, or whatever they're called.
To ending this conflict.
No. What do you mean, no? That's... I didn't do twice, I swear. That's okay. No, that's something on my end. That's something on my end that's doing that.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon.
Dragoon, there we go.
I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
I don't know if the Dragoon is going to listen to us, but...
I assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
Hi, Luna.
Advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed, I keep alt-tabbing because I want to, like, double-check that I'm still getting, like, some sort of channel points in one of the streams, but it's, like, not happening as often as I would like. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Hi, Luna. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Temps Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure Ishgard and our people survive. Yes, sir! Alrighty, enter the seat of Thingy-Madiggy within. Ah, goddammit, I have to, like, travel somewhere. Shit. Alright, let's just use the shard here, and so we need to go to the Foundation, and we need to go to the Forgotten Night area. Although a part of me also wants to... God damn it, I really, really want to go to the bathroom. Shit. I'm gonna head to the I'm gonna get a real quick bathroom break, so then that way I can, like, you know, empty me thingy-majiggies and such. If you are not subscribed to me, you're gonna have to deal with an advertisement. The reason for this is so then that way when I get back, normally in like 2 minutes, there's ad-free, like, viewing for like the next 30 minutes or whatever's. Be right back. Blah. Alright, should be back at this point. Oh shit. I just sent a quick message in Blue's stream. I still haven't got channel points from him. This is absolutely unfair. Wait. What? No. Blue's watching my stream. No, Blue, I won't. Look, no. You won't send shit, Blue. You won't send shit, Blue. Hang on, hold. I will mess with a Tonberry. Hang on, how long? I wonder how long of a delay there is between me and Blue right now. Alright, no, I don't think he's watching me. Alrighty then. Back into the game we go. For some reason, I have more than enough points in Whatsamahoozy Z stream. How am I doing in Rudy's? What's Fast Pass? I'll pick as long as there are no raids or someone. Pet the Nova. You'll. All right, so those are all like in the thousands. So I'll keep that one open. I'll keep his open. What violence is going on here? There's no violence going on just yet. Although, who knows? We're about to go into like a temple thingy-madiggy. When I left and I got back and you're not. No. I had to take a quick bathroom break. And as I was taking my bathroom break, I was checking in on Blue Foxy Nicey Icy stream. And, you know, I wasn't getting any channel points. And like one of his moderators were like, oh yeah, like Zeebs is streaming right now. And he's like, hey, get back to your own stream or I'll send a Tomberry at you. And I'm like, the hell you will. And I pulled out my gun. Look at this gun. Look at the majesticness of this gun. Bang. There we go. All right. You would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray, make it quick. Yes, I would like to head to the seat of the Lord Commander. I need to go talk to this man and...
of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
He pulled out his gun.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
No, you won't!
Twould seem I have visitors.
There we go.
Like those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Hello.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault.
Also, I think I have my...
We believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins.
I need to get a new mic arm at some point, because this one keeps, like, bending a little bit down, and it's very rusty. Like, listen to this.
A little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I kind of listened to what he said.
Gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more
my countrymen.
Cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Nope, not at all.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success...
I need to see my new one up too.
Our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least.
What? Hey, a hat! Thank you for the hat!
Conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Glorious death.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses.
He's not wrong.
The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of...
Yep. You speak a little too slowly sometimes.
I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
You're gonna head... Fair enough, Luna. Thank you for coming along to tonight's stream. I realize it's like really late night for you. It's like probably 3 or 4 in the morning, but I greatly appreciate you coming along. Wow, it's not even 8 p.m. yet. Why does this feel like a long session? Having secured Sir Emmerich's support, we have proceeded without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravinians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart and then locate the parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Einstein, Astinian, let us be about our task. I'm just gonna wash my hands really quickly again. Something doesn't seem right. Give me a sec.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemies' approach.
Damn it! Hang on!
So,
I can see it from here.
Are coming. Let them come in their hundreds and their thousands.
Come. Alright, I'm back.
Rend their flesh and
Rend.
heretics in their master's blood.
Ah, such violent tones.
Brood shall be powerless to resist us.
Powerless indeed.
When we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Asian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
They probably do already, and you're gonna need us to help them.
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution.
Fair.
We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Uh-huh.
And what of Estinian and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own.
I swear, if these guys interrupt our plans, this is going to be problematic indeed.
We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
Berg. Magical shit? What's going on? Oh, cool. Who the fuck is this guy? Alright, we got experience, which is nice. Alright. Alpha Nut. Hey, we get a wind-up Alpha Nut as well when we do this. Alright, would see to one final matter before setting forth. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plan. Yep, sounds good. Then I shall await you at St. Renete's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Grant, let us head back to Four Temps Manor. Excellent. Also, hang on. There's the button. Boom.
Get
Yep. In
the
ball. You sound so angry when you're like, get in the, and then finally you get it and you're like, ball. Hi there, Shadow Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Maid edition? No, it's not maid edition. Although I'm fairly sure there is a way to get a maid outfit. Let the clan hunt begin. What the fuck is the clan hunt? What the hell is the clan hunt? Is looking up and down and grinning. Oh my god, what the fuck is the clan hunt? Looks you've seen a scrap or two. The name, and I'm proud Clan Centurio, the toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. We'll have heard of the hunt, right? The grand companies run into the rest of Eorzea, but up here it's the clan's concern. We follow the same system, but we're free to pick our own marks. Reckon you've got the speed, the strength, and the heart to take down some of the most ferocious fiends this side of the 7th Hell? If you think you're up to the challenge, head downstairs and have a word with Ordornian. He'll fill you in on the details. Yay. There we go. You. No, you. Good evening to you, young master. How can I be of service? I plan to get it for Grant. Ooh, there is a maid outfit. So you're finally, if you do, me and the members are clan, a ragtag, Alright, hang on a sec. I'm sorry, I'm just too distracted right now. I need to take a look at Yunk, Hadunk, Bing, Dong Dong. Alrighty, hang on a sec. FF14 maid outfit. Okay, loyal housemaid's uniform. Okay, so I have to purchase this one. Frills from head to toe. For next time, because I also want to like a sip a bottle of Fantasia to turn myself into a bunny boy, which I feel like would be a lovely thing to be. All right, give me a second. Minimize this. Back into the game we go. So, how about it, young master? Will you be joining us in the hunt? If the fame and glory not enough for you, mayhaps the rich rewards on offer might change your mind. Then welcome to the clan. What's your name again? Grant, is it? Alrighty then, I'll put your name in the book. Now, I suppose you'll be wanting to take a look at some of our marks. Head up through the stairs. There we go. And then we need to inspect the clan board, or the clan hunt. You'll stay cat dad and like it. I want to be a bunny boy! I want to be a bunny boy, okay? They look cool! The clan hunt board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted posters. Follow, pick any level 1 that will take your fancy. Cool. I sadly couldn't enjoy as much as I enjoy WoW. Fair enough. I got into Final Fantasy XIV because it was free, was the reason I got into it. I have tried World of Warcraft, like, way back when it was the Burning Crusade for, like, 30 days. I had a 30-day, pack thingy-majiggy, but then I learned it's a subscription to keep playing it, and I was like, ew, no thanks. You're permitted to take bills for level 1 from the hunt board, and you'll be rewarded with Centurio, which can be exchanged. To learn more, speak with Barathus, Lone Yetis, Sea of Clouds. Okay, cool. What's this? Thinks you are ready to hit new heights in your hunting career. Let's not do that just yet. I need to go and talk to Tataru over at the manor. Where the fuck is she? Dink? The last vigil, there we go. Yay, I'm Rainbow again. Also, how's it going, Shadow Gaming? How are you finding things? So, wait, am I meant to enter the manor, or is she just... No, I need to enter the manor. Dink. Rainbow. Rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. 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 Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. I wonder if I should have music playing with the rainbow. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be sometime, but... Oh, wait, there's an auto thingy-majiggy going off. You livin'. Fair enough. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on. I made it specifically. What does he look like? No, I couldn't possibly... Very well. Is this his new outfit? Yep, it's his new outfit, and he has a fucking... Look how tiny this tie is! I thought this was tucked in! What is this shit? What is that? Look at this thing! Look at... It's not even properly, like, length. It's so short. It's so short. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework. Your needlework needs improvement, Tataru. You didn't even get the tie the right length. Well, listen, a good reception is always about learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Wherever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. It's a tiny tie. It is a shitty tie, is what it is. 'Twas the least I can do. Now, I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Best of luck. Here we go. Ow. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Alright, hang on a sec. I now need to speak to Einstein. You obtain a stack of 1-star clan mark bills. Oh yeah, I also need to complete those thingamadiggies. Alright, I now need to talk to What's-a-Mahoozy, who's over... Ow! Coat, stop it! This is very rude indeed. Alright, so I need to go to the steel factory, it seems. Sky Steel. Here we go. Ow. Danny, don't you dare... Yeah, yep, cool, yep, we said all this, yep, cool, yep. Faster! Falcon's Nest, here we go, 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 here we go. It's a shitty tie is what it is, Code, alright? Alrighty then. Hey, I'm wearing a hat. Thank you for the hat. It's also being randomly colored. Bridge over frozen water. What the hell is this? Ooh! Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from asked me to go and deal with some that have been causing trouble. That's a craftsman. I didn't ask for Don't forget, it's gay clickbait. Yeah, no, happy Pride Month. That's why I did the additional rainbow effect. It's like really cheap for this month because of two things. Number one, I'm going to be streaming every day and, you know, small little like channel redeem thingy-madiggies I hope will be fun. And number two, it is Pride Month. So even though a lot of people, you know, don't like corporations and just shelling out and being real cheap and being like, oh, hey, we are so inclusive. Everyone is under the rainbow, except for the part when we want to sell to China or deal with selling our items to minority groups who are going to be giving us a large amount of money. In this case, it's going to be single ladies who are TERFs or some bullshit like that. But there are still some people within the Twitch community. Actually, I feel like a large Twitch group of the Twitch community do want to take part in Pride Month and actually do it, you know, wholesomely. With hugs and rainbows. And even bigger hugs. Check out my eyes. Look how crazy my eyes are looking as I change the color. Like, ooh, crazy eyes. I have such crazy eyes. Ooh. Ooh, crazy eyes. Crazy. Oh, it's gone now. Darn it. Okay. Ray! You'll have to set up some homo month stuff. Yes, you're just hi. Hi, Jelly Bits. Wait, Jelly Bits? Yeah, Jelly Bits. Hi, Jelly Bits. Welcome to the stream. Happy Pride Month. All right. Well, Master Zeebs, what business brings you back to Falcon's Rest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon, I know, of course, but I do not believe I've met this young gentleman. Alphanod Levelour at your service, and you may not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwold. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that Dravinians gather for another assault. We believe that we may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but Only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hopes of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgangi's Mill. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Zeebs, know well the place I speak of, for it was he who first discovered it.
Check out my
pecs, little man. Boobies! I love the boobies one. Actually, do I have a thingy? No, I don't. I should have it like on the board where I just like have, where I just say boobies. Like I should just have this on my board. Hang on a second, I can fix this. So copy this, paste this. No, don't do that!
I meant to do that.
No, that's Magnum Fire. That's not the one I want. I want boobies. Here we go. Boobies. 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 Boobies.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
I like your...
Oh, I realize what I'm doing wrong. I realize what I've fucked up somewhere. Hang on a second. I need to fix this. I just realized Kronk is probably being utilized in like more than one place. Hang on. Here we go. So I need to get rid of the Kronk here. So there we go. So because it turns out there's some actions I've made available to the moderators, in which case lever will force the lever to be used. Let's see, we got the hugs, the himbo checks, the persona message, the following of the age, donate/gift, Discord.
It's all coming together.
There we go. That sounds better. Thank you, Jason, for checking that out. Boobies. 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 You can pull the lever whenever you like. Yes, but only as like a sort of vibe check is the idea. It's boobies. This isn't a vibe check, Code. That wasn't a vibe check, Code. That wasn't allowed. Now apologize. Apologize. Hang on. Intimidation. There we go. Apologize. Apologize. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, that's one of the sounds I should probably get back is like Zoidberg's...
Or the underscore Yoshi is sorry.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you apologizing on Code's behalf. I clearly understand even further why you are my favorite This is why Jason is my favorite moderator. Listen, let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join thee. Excellent. I shall join thee. A wise use of our time. Come, Grant, I am eager to learn what Sir Redold's men have found in the heretic's lair. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alrighty.
These nuts.
These nuts? Actually, what are the chances of the nut button being these nuts?
Nut!
Nope. Damn it. The nut wasn't on my side today, it seems. Alrighty, excuse me while I jump down. Oh, would you look at that? There's another, quest thingy-majiggy going off right now.
I'm freezing my nuts off!
That one's a good one. Alrighty then. Let's get out of range of that fate. So we need to speak with the expedition, and then we need to slay some peeps over there. Alrighty. Damn it. I still can't fly. Desert you. Alrighty. You need to find the airstreams. I thought I already found them, honestly. Onslaught. Rushes target and delivers an attack with a potency of cannot be executed while bound. When did I get that? I do not remember leveling up to get that. Maximum charges, 2. Cannot be executed while bound. I'm gonna move that over into... I need to redo my bar at some point. So yeah, I got one of those. The bridge over frozen thingamadiggies. That's one of my quest thingamadiggies. Oh, would you look at that? There's a fate going off. Dawn of the something or rather. Oh, actually, this is something I need to do. Hang on. Fine. Level sync. It's annoying that I have to. Wait, yep, these are the uplands that I need to kill. Ding dong. Hopefully I'll kill these in time to also get the fate out of the way. Alrighty, and then we use 6. Use 2. Use this so we can get a boost. Damn it. Stay alive, you NPCs! Hopefully I can get these guys killed in no time. Because there's no reason for me to do this fate, but it's still like... I want to get this fate out of the way and get gold for my troubles. I should be able to accomplish this, I feel. I may not be a DPS who can hit these guys real fast, but I'm at least a tank where I can take a few hits while I try. What just happened? Please do not crash. No, it just alt-tabbed for some random reason. I got 6 minutes and I'm halfway there. I think I did this when I was at 8, so it takes me only 2 minutes to get through all this in lickety-split time, I feel. Oh, I don't have my Defiance on, that's why. Also, stop hitting me with things, Code! I'm busy protecting the home front. We are a well-regulated militia right now, defending the home front from these ravenous Maladons. Stop throwing things at me. Forwards! Don't run away from me. Let me tank. Also, can you guys, like, get out of the, like, you know, the white cones when they come up? Ow. This is not helping me! Kahlua has infected your mind! He's making you think that throwing anvils at me is helping me. How dare you, sir? I'm almost there. Come on. Just a few more of these guys out of the way and I should be good. There we... Come on. Almost there. Almost there. I'm not just getting into your line of sight. Don't be ridiculous. And I did it. And I got gold for... Who the fuck is that? The dawn of the Maladons. Oh, damn. This is the Godfather. Code, I can't see! What am I doing? Am I winning? Get this box off me! Here we go. Hey, my spirit bond with one of my equipments is done. Excellent. Also, why is this upland, like, so strong? It makes no sense. Also, I need healing. I am a little bit low, and I don't like this. Here we go.
Sour_creme_3 has added quote number 66. I'm a little bit low and I don't like this.
Thank you, Sour Cream. Thank you for the quote, and welcome to the stream. Wow, we're up to number 66 already? Damn. It's been going faster than I recall. Come on. Got plenty of time to go through this, I'm sure. There we go. So that does 30. This gets me up to 40.
For 69, we need to make it same voice.
Yep, 69 is the nice quote, okay? 69 is always going to be the nice quote. Oh, or noise. Alright, so that allows us to hit them with the crits while we're getting all the bonuses. Oh yeah, I get a little bit of self-healing when I go with Storm's Pass there. Alrighty, and then that's 2. And then ding. There we go. We got him. Floof. I would like you to react to matcha. I already sent them. Wait, you already sent them? What? Memes. Don't need much persuasion. Oh, it's your second thingy-majiggy. Alright, hang on. Persona time! Alright. I think I know which one you're talking about. Ding, ding. Is it this one? Another big one. Alright. There we go. Flumph. Bam. Alrighty. I like the matcha color. It's a... Or, wait, is it... What's it called? Why am I thinking... What's the Japanese, thingy-madiggy? What's the food called? Is it... I think it is mochi. Mochi. Yeah, mochi. Yeah. Thank you, Code. Thank you, Code. This has the mochi color to it, I feel. Good choice. I see you always do, like, a lot of extra... You do a lot of extra work in the eyes as well. Like, it's there's a big difference between the quality of your eyes and the quality of, like, the fur or the hair. You know, you put a lot of work into it, and that's really nice. Good work on the eyes. And I like the mochi color. Nice work there, sour cream. Oh my god, I have so many of these Rainbow Rush redeems. And Choji hit me with a rainbow effect, I see. Hello, Choji. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. One of the things I am going to need to learn is how to do oh wait, I haven't swapped over to the game screen properly. There we go. This is working now. Hi, Choji. So I need to speak to the expedition leader that's over this way, which is going to be a bit of a trek. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Matcha is a good, sophisticated boy. He's a very dapper gentleman, is what he looks like. Oh yeah, Tits, the, Twitch integrated throwing system. Tits. It is it's a program that you run over top of, like VTuber Studio or any sort of like 2D program for like, you know, your PNG tuber. And the idea is you have stuff thrown at it.
Pony, my flaming pony.
No, it's not My Little Pony. This is an amazing horse. I will not have you besmirch the awesomeness of my horse as the tamer of steeds with My Little Pony. He's much cooler than that. And don't let the rainbowness from earlier on sway you from one way or another. Master Zeebs, findings, you say. Well, there is something of a tale here. No sooner have we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by white beasts. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming. No, not My Little Brony. Foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Grant. Yes, let us deal with the pets ourselves. Where the fuck are they? In here? Excellent. He's dead. Oh, they're downstairs. Hang on. Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a bear. There we go. Dead. No problems whatsoever. Alright, let's head back upstairs. It's a bear in there! I may have accidentally caused a Mandela effect in someone's stream. What do you mean caused a Mandela effect? I heard a frightful growl from below. You encountered more beasts, I take it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Alrighty. Expedition leader. The beasts are slain then? My thanks, Master Zeebs. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. Hey, and we get the wind-up alpha nod for our troubles. Savage Might, Savage Aim, Heaven's Eye. Awesome. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart? Is that not so? The records we discovered ere these beasts mauled my comrades appear to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of pursuing their contents more closely intended as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wager those ellipses contain more than... Or, no, not ellipses. Episteles contain more than healthy salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Neither we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. He's mid. Oh, that reminds me.
23. I have no other friends.
Darn you, sour cream. Why does menu and menu sound different? Menu and what? They're both menu. Alright, so that's not being spirit. Wait. 5%. 100%. Alright, extract the materia from the helmet. Alright, no, looks like we're all okay. Recommended gear. Ooh, we can upgrade to a different kind of ring. The agate ring of fending. Yeah, we want ring of fending. Excellent. Unless, can we go to it? No, we can't. Alright. Alrighty. There should be a repair option. Hang on a second. Blacksmith. And then... Materia extraction? Is there any materia to extract? From the looks of it... No. Doesn't look like there is. Okay, cool. Materia mending, desynthesis, repair. Here we go. Here we go. Repair all. Repair all. Legs. Neck and earrings. Think of the French chef menu. What? What? Exactly. Lol. See, I like codes. That was a good one. Respect. Here's a free cookie for you, Code. Here's a free cookie for your clever riddle about what has W at the end and T... What has W at the beginning and T at the end. Excellent work there. Here's a cookie. Alrighty. Bink. Alright, and then these are all my equipped things, so no real need to do all those. Back over to our warrior. Oh, recommended gear. Update the gear list. Now, I can't apply anything to any of these, it seems. Ooh, but I can apply...
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Alright, so this does tenacity. So this gives it to... Oh, it can't go higher than 22. It can do... direct hit, but I don't think I have direct hit. Tenacity 3. Tenacity 3. Piety. Tenacity. Tenacity. Direct hit 4. Oh. Wait, what's the item level? Hang on a second. What's the item level of this thing? 115. Excellent. I can apply it to the, There we go. And then meld. And then Yep. There we go. Excellent slotting. The direct hit rate has been, like, increased, like, a good amount. Alright, let's sort out that saddlebag. We can't get into any of this.
I am the one who is providing the nut for everyone.
True. Real truth in those words. Alrighty then, cool. This a ways. Record of Ragnarok has an anime on Netflix. I did see that. I like the alright. I remember... Wait, why is it not blurring? There we go. I remember going through records of Ragnarok, the manga. I really enjoy the manga.
Yummy fruit salad.
But the anime just wasn't in the same hype as I was for the manga. The manga just has so much more energy behind it and, like, some really good, like, backstory to it and such. I really enjoy the manga, and I'm still reading that one. We've gotten quite a number of fights with that one. Like, my personal fave is between Poseidon and the swordsman. I keep forgetting the swordsman's names. Where is the other letter? Expedition leader. Where is it? Did I somehow miss a letter? What's the Viz or manga website called? So the one I go to is VIZ, so viz.com/shonen. So I think it's, or Shonen Jump, I think it is. Like, that's the one I utilize to get to the Shonen Jump manga. But unfortunately, Records of Ragnarok isn't acquired via that. It's a different... You have to go to a different, what's-a-mahoozy, what does the badge with the eye thingy mean? What badge with the eye thingy mean? Were you talking about this thing? It was just a ring. Alright, expedition leader. Talk to me. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Yes, I have. Here you go. Splendid! Added to the contributions from Master Leveroux and Sir Estines, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorganian Mill heretics and their fellows in the Alcafan Amphitheatre. There are requests for food stuff.
Wanted me to say heretic here thick.
Not all the heretics are here thick. Not all of them. Wait, who the... Oh, this was a raid from... Okay, never mind. Dink, Hadunk. Sorry, I just need to open up a few tabs. Ding. Ding. I just had to contribute more points to the thingies. Alrighty, there are requests for food stuff, clothing, and all manners of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we have thought abandoned. Yes, you thought. Heaven's Eye 4. Wait, which one was I getting before? Probably a Heaven's Eye. There we go. Boop. Thank you for the boops there, Choji. Vampire and Witch? I don't know. Hertic. Oh, Hertic. I don't know if I said Hertic. The Ak-Afan Amphitheatre, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheatre lies on the other side of a treacherous track of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be closed. Then we must place our faith in the Aethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Mombrita succeeded in recreating the Ak-Afan beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At that moment, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of something mill seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheatre, I'd wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. correct me if I'm wrong, Einstein, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the western highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetheryte from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the western highland entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Excellent. If you had a stand, what would it be? Alright, sour cream, stand-wise. I would have, like, mine personally would be the Rains of Africa. I've already done, like, weather manipulation. Like, I took one of those test thingy-madiggies on, like, one of those, like, scans your Twitter thingy-madiggy. Its weather manipulation would be my stand, but it would be called The Rains of Africa by Toto. Well, Toto's song is just called Africa, but I want mine to be, like, The Rains of Africa. There we go. That's what my stand would be. Like, just fun little weather manipulation. Not to the same, like, heavy usage of weather reports, where he was somehow able to have everyone think they were a slug because of, like, the high, like, manipulation of weather that caused people to hallucinate. Just a small amount. Like, I don't know, making heavy rain or really hot and all that kind of nonsense. Just classical temperature changes, not high-tuned temperature changes that would cause problems. Alrighty. Back to the Falcon's Nest. I'm just gonna teleport there. Just be like, whoop! 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 Alright. Talk to Ingaret. You're already killed 3 of them. Thank you so much. You're not injured, are you? Here, please take this as a cutover fee. And did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those have made it difficult to access the area, and the bridge has been falling apart after... Yep, cool. Thank you. And thank you for the Aether Current. Attuning with the allows you better understanding of the area's thingy-madiggies. Excellent. Also... Wait, am I meant to, like, visually see, like, Aether thingy-madiggies? Hang on a sec. Where's my collection? Duty, collection, Aether thingy-madiggy. Alt 4. No nearby currents. Okay. Damn it. You're hugging your body pillow tonight? Sounds good. Mine would be Eye of the Tiger. It can make people focus. Clever. That's a clever one. How have you been doing with the art practice? You've been looking into doing some art or tracing with reference images to help? They were last doing art. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Excellent. Oh, wait, I have to take on one of you guys. Alrighty, hang on a sec. Hopefully I don't have to get rid of too many of you. I just need to kill one of you. How many was that? 1 of 2. Okay, cool. Tried doing refs, but there's this one thing I'm having difficulty in, and I don't have the exact ref for it. I would advise, because I haven't done drawing in, like, fucking evers, and most of the time I'm using references for posing and modeling purposes. I would say probably check in with, like, an artist. I know there's a few of them in the Discord or you and I are in, so maybe you could, you know, drop something in the art channel and just sort of say, hey guys, like, you know, what's a mahoozy? Think you could give me some guidance on this? Like, what should I try and do? I'm sure someone will be, like, willing to reach out and give some assist. Oh, and I just saw Danny's message on where he got the body pillow. Funny. Wait, was it a moose? I thought it was a horse. Ah, the guest of House Fortemps, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafan beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. Ah, clever use. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. I live without no one around. Oof, shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's a horse. Bink, hadonk, hading, habang. I'd advise you, Sour Cream, just saw the message. Can someone assist me with this? Probably be a little more descriptive on what you need the assistance with. Is it the pose? Are you, like, is there a background, environment that it should be a part of? Like, what are you trying to convey? You thought it was a dungeon? It's probably not a dungeon just yet. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhaps you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Don't keck them. Unless you're kecking one of the unless you're kecking code for thinking this was a dungeon, in which case keck W away, T-Pain. Laugh at my moderator for thinking this was a dungeon. Dogs of Ishgard! Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Ah. Damn it, code. It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory! It's a coliseum. You left your mages out open, you son of a bitches! Idiots. What idiots, leaving their fucking mages open for us to take them on.
Your god is down.
Oh shit, there's more of them. Fuck! Why is there so many of these guys? What? Oh, there's a Zoidberg noise! I forgot I had that in sound alerts. Oh my fucking god, why is there, like, you know, big, wild swordsman fuckers? What the fuck? I am so confused. What is going on? This is insane. I have no clue what is going on. This is all so much. Hold on a sec, let me just throw this guy. There we go. Idiots. For everyone trying to stream, and thank Jason. I tried doing on Friday and then Tuesday next, and I'm not going by one person I know since I did a record and I have to put in YouTube to upload. Hang on a second. One of the things I can do is I have like a channel like announcement. I have a channel in the Discord for announcements and such. I can give you like the streamer. What's a mahoozy? I forgot the words. Why am I having a trouble with words? I'll give you access to be able to, like, you know, name drop your stream next time you're, like, you know, on, like, when you start streaming or something like that, and you want to, like, mention, hey, I start streaming. Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking monsters here. This is insane. Hold on a second, let me just get this other guy out of the way so then that way the Dragoon can actually deal with a dragon.
Focus. Release.
Oh, I haven't learnt the action yet, that's the problem. Oh, he's dead. There we go. Promote. Yeah, so basically just make Danny like a, be classified as a streamer. So. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. They are retreating. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess, the name is unknown to me. Mayhaps you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinian? I suspect it's the heretics' way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sort found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years pass. 'Tis told that the azure dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened upon the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey, of course. A thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. Ooh, he doth protestus. Thanks to Code, I'm getting back to Pokemon by watching streamers. Needies, Jason. Excellent work. Fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. Ooh, Barracuda. Lies far to the west. Before we approach the Frozen Beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the Convictors have set up camp in Twin Pool.
Quote 39. Unfortunately, quote 39 is not something I have said.
That is true. Their leader, Jantalot, may have information of use to us. Ah, but mayhaps you are not familiar with that name either. The Convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Nice. Speak.
37. Ah, look at how smooth this is. Oh shoot, I almost fell off.
Yep. It's really hard doing things. Alright. Oh, so I just need to head over there. Alright, let me get on a horse. Look at my horse. Oh my god, it's the cool one. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Hang on a second, I'm gonna clap this mage.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a sniff. Look at this. Look at this majestic beast with the horns. Look at him.
Quote 35. I'll be popping off soon.
Look at him. Majestic. Ah, shit.
Quote 60. This is probably going to be my most thinky game.
Yeah, it was my most thinky game. Alright, wait, do I have to go up? Knowing my luck, it's up there, isn't it? Shit. What the fuck was that? Code! Jesus Christ. Bolty is streaming because he was playing Thug before, and now he's playing some kind of shooty game. I have no clue who these streamers are. Wait. You're probably talking about Inverted Bolt, aren't you? Oh, cool. He's like... No, I probably still need to go, like, a higher altitude to some degree. Degrees. Hey, another polar bear. 74% is a fairly high himbo rating. Good work on you, Code. I see you've been getting some stonks in you. You've been getting some stonks. Stonkies. Jantalot. He a chunky hunky himbo. Yes. Chunky hunky sounds about right. Well, what do we have here? Almost. You can be... Don't worry, Jason. You can be one of the himbros with us. What do we have here? Hoping to join the estimated ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lads looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. Aw, look at it. Look at him. 90% cute. Absolute heavy levels of cute. Meanwhile, Code is just 14 levels. That armor, that lance! The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Holy shit, 91%! How did you do that? Danny, how did you do that? How did you hit 91%? Sir? Damn. Jesus Christ, everyone's fucking himbo in this stream, it seems. Forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Gentilot, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. Nice, 69. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Nice. 91% himbo rating. That's what you got, Danny. Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourself. Thank you. We shall. Grant, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Here we go. Yep, thank you for the 1,000 gil. This will be very nice. Mount speed in Korthus Winter Highlands is increased. Excellent! Oh, baby steps. Another, currents thingy-majiggy. I remember you. How could I forget? You're the lad who was with you. Yeah, that was literally us. Stronger than you expected. Yep, cool. Slay Rumians. Cool. Hey, cowards, all of you. You have no shame at all. I beg you. Wait, are you not Master Zeeb? Honored Ward of House? Okay, where are you? You know the Dusk Vigil. Yep, cool. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure which must needs be reclaimed. Yep, sounds cool. Good to know. Very good, very good. Yep, cool. Awesome. Dink. Accept this next quest. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Grant. Yep, will do.
I don't think anymore. I'm giving myself a headache.
Brain too biggies. Need to think lessies. I wasn't even paying attention to what that guy was saying. You. Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why a heretic could pass under my very nose and I would be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow. The big ones. However, do I scan the skies for signs of my prey? I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry among the ground. 69%. That's the funny, sexy number. You. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Periquits or someone? I've enough trouble keeping these printings fed and clothed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folk do with themselves out here in the wild. Periquet, you, with the pipe. At the pipe at the hay bales. That seems like a bad move. How can I help you? Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. Ow! Danny! Stop it! We will be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of those people. If it pleases, my lord, I am Periquet, a soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir Genelet's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they got to thinking how unfair it is all, it doesn't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. For what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following. Wow, she expanded it through the promises of freedom. Freedom! Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and ow! What the?
Jason for the tier 1 gift sub to D_serpent.
Jason! You gifted a sub? Thank you so much! Danny, congrats! You don't have to deal with advertisement. You get to have fun little boys such as these guys. Look at these little boys. I like this one. This one right here. This one right there. Joining the ranks apparently sent us a cane to you. Yep, cool. Oh, my head feels a little silly. Is that so? Well then, I am minded to start a fire. Excellent work. Alrighty. What the? Code? You stinky. Alright, I need to go up a thingy-madiggy and slay some things. Give me a second. I'm gonna use this moment of, like, toning down to not do another quest, but to instead do a, Ooh, okay, cool. So there's one there. And that's it. Okay. Give me a few. There we go. Bam, boom, bizzles. Bing. Dong. I can see it was you, Code. It tells me who redeemed it. And then, bam. There we go. I just need to take on like 3 of them, and then I'll head back to the camp and say finished, and then I'll get my reward. Just you wait. There we go. Don't lie to me, Code. I appreciate the 50 bits, though. Thank you very much. I have to be careful for the day when Ryder the sausage comes in and finds, like, a sound that's, like, really loud or something crazy that's gonna shock me, and then I get hit with thunderstorms really loudly. Ding, ding, bam. There we go. There we go. So that's the 3 of them done. So now I can report back to Genslot, and I'll probably, like, do the baby steps, mission started. Hopefully we'll get out of this, like, frozen tundra of sorts and go someplace else. Jump. Jump. Cookie for Jason! Here you go. Here's your cookie. Enjoy the rainbow magical cookie. And it's gone. Boop. Thank you for the boops and the head pats as well. Lucille, what's your thingy-majiggy? Oh, more air currents! God damn it. Slay polar bears. Damn, I was, like, right beside one, too. Alright, well, let me just complete this mission.
Nut!
Nut! Attuning with the Acer currents. Alright, hang on a second. Where's the travel? Where's the map part? Aether currents. Here we go. Alright, so we've done 1, 2... So we got 3 more missions to go, which is 1, 2... Who wooed me? Ah, it was Code that did it. Alright, hang on a second. Let me just talk to Estinian over here. Hey, another Aether current! If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the da-da-da-da-da, sorry from the da-da-da-da, you were a monster hunter, sorry, you know, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yep, cool. Cooly doolies, cooly doolies, cooly doolies. Cooly doolies, cooly doolies, cooly doolies. Alrighty, I need to kill some polar bears, sorry. Hang on a second. Sprinting. Get fucked, polar bear! Oh shit, it's ready to clap back. Damn, it's strong. $380. Alright, so that was one bear. Where is the other? Bear! Get fucked, bear. Oh, damn, I need to kill like 4 of them. Shit. Okay, so there's one up there, and there's one up there. Awesome. Fuck's sake, let me get up this rock. Bear. Let me hit 2 bears with 1 swing.
To stretch. Remember to stretch.
I'll stretch after I kill these 2 bears. Give me a sec. Yeah, they're not doing too many hits on me. Almost there. 1 more combo. Alright, here we go. Stretching. Oh, okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the stretch there, Jason. I really appreciate it. Alright. Ding, ding. That's all of them done. Alright. So. Protecting what's important. And then purple flame. Wait, hang on. There's... So purple flame over there. And then...
You're welcome, my friend.
Yay. Alright, I need to head north, it seems. Alright, hang on a sec. Dink. Fly! That's not flying. Dun, 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 dun. Why do I have to kill this woolly yak again? Oh yeah, I probably need to get some like... Yeah, yak hides, that's it. There we go. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get this yak out of the way quickly. There we go. That's one yak out of the way. And let's get the second yak out of the way. Awesome. Didn't get hit this time. Excellent. Alrighty then. How far north do I have to go? Oh, I have to go north quite a bit. Alrighty. Let's get the mount out and let's start running. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. It's doing a guitar solo too. Ah, gelato. Wishes to enter. You are aware infested with wild beasts. Oh, it's a... Fuck. Fuck, I didn't realize it was a duty. Alright, well, that was a waste.
Alivrius has added quote number 67, it's a fuck. Quote 67. It's a fuck.
Thought I replaced it somehow. Guess I didn't. Alright, so that's purple flame, and then I gotta go protecting the important. Alright, back on the horse. Now we're on the spooky looking eyeball. Which apparently cannot fly up higher than this. The quote system is amazing. Yeah, we're up to like 67 quotes now. And like one of the stipulations is that quote 69 is just gonna be noise. Like, look, it's just a massive fucking eyeball. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know how I got this unlocked, but I got it unlocked. I can't remember how I got it in the first place. It's not. I don't think it was like the behemoth where I just had to purchase the horn from the achievements fella. God damn, he's big. All right. This a ways. Because I gotta go and talk to the person here to hand in the quest, so then that way I still have the Aether Currents. 69. Boobies! There we go. Alright, and then talk to you. 73% himbo is a very good number. Alright, give me the bacon bread, please. I like the bacon bread. Alright, we got a better understanding of the Aether Currents now, which is a good thing. Alright, now we need to just head over to the Twin Pools. Look at my guy just being held up by the back of his neck. He's just like so sag. Oh, so sag. Sag. Oh, so sag.
Hey, be
so fine. Then boom. Horny. My day do be so fine, though. Thank you for asking. My day be so fine. And I still get hit with damage. You think something floating could stop me from getting my, like, shit kicked in, but I guess not. Up, up, up the twins we go. Fuck! I know it's floating, but floating and flying are very similar things. Estinian, here you are. 'Twould seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alpha Nod. His must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Yes, I do. Here's your yak hide. Here's your yak. Yak. Hey, purple.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Hi. Remember me? I kicked your ass several times.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility.
Mm-hmm.
Here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
Fair.
Now, tell me why you are here.
Amnesty. No, wait, hang on. That's not the right word. Peace treaty. We wish to...
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
It's worth trying, is it not?
The truth. The spark which lit the flames of this animosity. You would understand the futility of your quest.
Cool. You mind telling us?
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Yay, we get to have a history moment.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home.
Needies.
Fortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated.
Uh-huh.
Not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Oh, this is the dragon fucker.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elizan is as that of a freshly cut rose.
Alex has added quote number 68. Oh, this is the dragon ducker.
Oh wait, noise. Noise, we can cap off 69 with the dragon fucker. Noise.
He knew that all too soon.
Noise.
Snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm
Alivrius has added quote number 69. Nice.
For eternity.
Yay!
Perform the deed.
Quote 69.
Spread throughout the
Nice.
two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Mm-hmm. No more quotes, squeak. It's past 9 p.m., so this is like a good time, like once we get the backstory to be done.
Unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen.
Mm-hmm.
It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Cool.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery.
Ah.
And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
Ooh, I wonder.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye.
But...
It was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Oh shit, that's a very spooky eye. Don't you see the evil glowing from it? Jesus Christ. It's radioactive. And you've just been keeping it in your back pocket?
Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
Sounds problematic.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
Where's the nearest volcano? That's not Sauron's eye, that's Nidhogg's.
I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Quote 69. Nice.
Nice.
To reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead?
I'm sorry, who?
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still...
Maybe?
A peaceable solution can be found. Very well. I will take you to him.
Bing, bing, bung, 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 bung. Bing, bing, bung, 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 bung.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh shit! We're having a heart attack. I don't know what... Boobies! Actually, I should make Booba a alternative thingy-madiggy as well. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh shit! We've regained a crystal! Or got a new one. I don't know. Hang on. What does this mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Did we have 6 elements before? Oh, shit! I'm having a heart attack! And visions! Yes, I had a heart attack. Were you not paying attention, Alpha Nut?
Beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Ravana
Having a heart attack.
Hey, it's the tiny dragon who speaks slowly.
The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Cool.
Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude.
Grants. Hehe. Grants. That's me. Grant.
Mod God saw.
Yay! We got more. We got like more God Sword. Thank you. We only need to do one more Aether Current, and that's in like that duty or whatever. But we'll probably do that. Cool. Ooh, Holy Rainbow. These look really cool. All right, accept this really quick. But history is full of unexpected alliances. Yep. The chill of the Chocobo Forest. Ooh, do we get to go someplace new really quickly? Journey into the Dravinian Forelands. Excellent. We go into a new region. Hopefully we'll find someplace that's like a sanctuary. So then that way we can like log off without fear of like, you know, attack.
9:26 p.m.
I know what the time is. I know what the time is.
Cuteness.
Come on. Dink. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we almost explored like all this region. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. And oh shit, I don't want to like accidentally cross into like that ditch. Wait, sorry, I'm after something there. Oh, shit. I need to kill those lone yetis. Fuck. Alright, well, that'll have to be another time, I think. It's time to buy a watch. It's time for you to, like, sit back and enjoy the funness as we go into the Dravinian Forelands. We have discovered a new location. Dun, dun, dun.
Abalathia's spine. The great range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Somal. Well,
Somal, these nuts. Oh. Oh shit, that's a lot of dragons. Probably should have caught on to that little tidbit.
Where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes. They came.
Come. They came. Ooh, woo, indeed. Ooh, woo. Alrighty. Cool. There we are. And then speak with you. We now stand. Will take us far to the west, beyond the embraces. Will be my decision that we take our rest of the village and see what we are properly privileged. Yep, we'll head to a village. The wild chocobo's tail feather was built by hunters. Here we go. 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 We're heading to a village. We're going to be having a lovely time as I now go through the woods on a giant eyeball with wings. Absolute disgusting. Disgusting. Hang on. Different mount.
If I get all the Dakimaras by the same artist, Mutsaw, what reaction will that be?
They will be, I think, very much amazed that you have so much money for Dakimakas. I would be impressed as well, and you need to make sure you have enough pillows to put the body pillowcases on. And you need to take a group shot of them all on, like, the one bed to make them feel, like, extra appreciated. Hello, Chocobo fella. Yay, we haven't visited this place before, so thank you for that. And we can now attune to this Aetherite. Excellent, we are now attuned to this Aetherite. Do I have any mail? No. Okay, cool. Alright. Kester Ironheart, Mender. Traveling Merchant. So many people! Is there an inn for me to sleep at? Let me just hand in my quest. Attune this! Mutasaur does a lot of good horny, I will be honest with you. Mutasaur has actually done a few of my icons as well. Oh, if it ain't the lovely Aselli. It's been too long, girl. Oh, it's been the lovely Aselli. It's been too long, girl. My companions and our own pilgrims to Somel. Might we stay and tail feather a while and prepare? Of course, just as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Yasali not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering Callum trees, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ourselves in peace. I see. Thank you for your explanation. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop Yasali here, but dragons ain't the only thing you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Alright, get my fending, we call this concluded, and I start getting myself all set for the evening. I am going to exit this game. Thank you. So yeah, Final Fantasy XIV. We went through a lot of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, I feel. I feel like I went through a good bit of it. Who is on... So yeah, I think it was really cool. We will actually be picking up on Final Fantasy on Friday this week. And the reason being is because I am going to be streaming every day in June. I am going to try and put in at least 2 hours a day every day in June. Now, some days I might be able to do 3 or more, like I do on the Monday and the Wednesday. And then there's going to be every day in June, I am going to try and stream. Don't burn yourself out, please. Don't worry. It's only for like 2 hours. Every day in June, I'm going to try and do like an hour or 2 hour long stream. So, we're actually going to be picking up on Final Fantasy on Friday. I've put that in the Twitch schedule, so you should be able to see when that's next on. Tomorrow night, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of Blender. So, I may be streaming every day, but I'm not going to be playing... I'm not only going to be playing video games every day. Hey, I'm going to be doing maybe a little bit of Blender, maybe playing something like completely different, like a party game, or maybe just trying to have a moment of like chatting with whoever. I don't know. I did not plan this very far ahead. I'm just going with the ideas as they come along. But yeah, I'll see you all another time. But before we go, bear with me for a few minutes, or for a minute or two, as I'm gonna do a raid. So yeah. Dink. We're gonna go and raid Mega. It looks like they're still online, and they're doing some lovely, like, Pride Month artwork, which I think is really cute. You should definitely go have a look. This is going to be our raid message, so if you have the emotes, throw them in there, or any kind of himbos. Oh, actually, no, hang on. I'm just gonna cancel the raid. So, let's actually come up with another raid message. So, himbo raid. Show us your cutest boys, girls, or prepare to get swole. Alright. Here's our message. Himbo Raid. Show us your cutest boys, girls, or non-binaries, or prepare to get swole. We're gonna go with that. That's gonna be our raid message. It's gonna be slightly longer this time. I'm actually gonna save that because now it's like a nice, like, lengthier thingy-madiggy that actually makes sense for keeping in my, thingy-madiggies. So, that's gonna be that. You'll need to be subscribed, unfortunately, Alvirus, if you want to use the, emotes, I'm sorry to say. So yeah. I'll be streaming again tomorrow evening. We're going to be going through Blender, however, doing some 3D stuff. Friday night, we're going to go with Final Fantasy, and I'll let you know what else is happening as we go along. But those are the things for this week. And there is a anniversary stream next Saturday. Or is it next Friday? Next Saturday. Next Saturday is going to be an anniversary stream because I'll have been streaming for about a year. There's going to be sub goals. I'm going to try and do whatever I can with the community if I can. Come along. Party games, chatting, what have you. Next Saturday is our anniversary stream. But for now, we're going to go and raid Mega. And this is our, and just as a reminder, this is our raid message. Ah!
Thank you, Jason, for the tier 1 gift.
Jason, thank you so much! Congratulations, Alvirus! Thank you. Congratulations, Alvirus. You now have emotes, so now you can utilize those things. Dink. You have powers! You have emotes! So yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming along to tonight's stream. I'll see you all another time, hopefully tomorrow night or Friday night for more Final Fantasy. Bye-bye. We'll raid once the